Join us today on the channel for some Dropfleet Commander. The Resistance take on the UCM. Hello and welcome to the channel with myself, Sophie.
And me, Alex.
We have got some Dropfleet today. That's right, my wonderful Resistance fleet, the red against...
The orange, technically. My Dropfleet is finally done. This is going to be a good game.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this. Finally getting them on the channel.
Yeah, we're doing 1,500 points. Alex is bringing his own fleet. This is the channel debut for them, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So we can't possibly have newly painted model syndrome apply to all of it, is the thinking.
And I have brought a couple of new bits with me. Speaking of new bits, should we just get straight into the lists?
Yes, let's.
Alrighty, let's get on with the list. Alex, with the brand new fleet, would you like to go first?
I would love to. So, yeah, running UCM, United Colonies of Mankind, 1,500 points. We should say we are playing with the, at time of recording, just about to be released new balance pass. So a bunch of things have changed around, had some points adjustments and so on. Not going to go through all of them, but we will cover them as they come up in game. Let's start at the top. My Admirals, I have two. I have one generic level 3 Admiral, which is the highest you can have in 1,500 points. And I have the new named, or new faction, level 1 UCM Captain, who'll be in just one of my other ships. He's got a fun ability where for 2 action points, I can have a ship survey and still fire 1 gun, which will be useful with the secondary I've picked. On to my ships, we'll go through the heavies first. So we have a Johannesburg Battlecruiser, so that's a bit of launch and a bit of kinetic. And we have a Venice Command Battlecruiser, which got a couple of changes in terms of how it works. It's also Command Ship 2, so I'm going to be level 5, which should be nice. For our mediums, we have 2 Boston Light Cruisers. These are essentially a torpedo, and then they're done. They used to have a pair of light, now they have 1 medium torpedo each, and they've gained a penetrator. So they literally do have 1 good shot per game, and then just some close action missiles after that. We've got a group of 2 Glasgows, which are my bombardment cruisers. They've got bombardment cannons on the chin, and they've got close action missiles on the shoulders. Again, bombardment has now changed, so you now hit other ships in orbit on 6s. But to make up for it, their actual anti-city firepower has gone up a bit. A few more shots and scaled as well. We've got a pair of Rios. These are just general UCM workhorses, which are mass drivers, mass drivers, mass drivers, and mass drivers.
You do the maths.
Yeah, very good. They're just good, and they're in a group, and they'll kick out a lot of firepower, is the idea. We have, going to our drop, we have 2 San Francisco Troopships, which are our bulk landers, and we have a Vilnius heavy cruiser, which is mass drivers, mass drivers, mass drivers, mass drivers, mass drivers, mass drivers. Yes. The maths checks out.
Yes. We'll see their effect.
Hopefully good. And it's a heavy cruiser, so it's a little bit tougher than a regular one. In terms of my Admiral's positions, we're going to put the level 3 Admiral in the Venice, and we'll put the level 1 in the Johannesburg. For our light ships, we've got a pair of Lima Detector frigates, so that can put 4 spikes on any group they can see. We've got 2 Lysander stealth lighters for a bit of quick, cheap, disposable drop. We've got a single New Orleans strike carrier for the rest of my drop, and finally a group of 4 Santiago Corvettes for some anti-atmosphere. Last things, my Admiral ability is going to be Infiltrate and Sabotage. It has got up to 2 action points, but it's still really good. I can just do D3 core hits to any drop site, which is amazing. And my secondaries are Annihilate, which is a 1 point per 500 points that I kill, and Gather Intel, which is survey drop sites for capital ships. That is it. I believe it comes to 1,500 on the nose. Some things went up, some things went down. We'll have lists in the description probably. We really should, actually.
Yeah.
We often forget.
Yes.
What have you got?
So I am bringing the Resistance fleet with me, and we'll start off with Admirals. So I have a Artificer, and that is the level 3 Resistance Admiral. I haven't picked. I'll probably do Never Tell Me Odds. It's the one where I can just fly through debris clouds. The Resistant ones, they're not very good, so that's the one that sort of piques my interest.
Fair enough.
All right, we will start off with the light group. So I've got 2 individual groups of the telescopes, the Galileo telescopes. These are quite fun. They can add 3 spikes on, or I can make myself crit at 1 better. And with the new Reeve abilities on my vent cannons, that means it's not reserved to 1 ship. I can actually make quite good use of them.
Should we cover Reeve quickly?
Yeah, so Reeve has sort of replaced Scald on some of the vent cannons, well, on the vent weaponry, and what it is when you crit, you reduce the armour by 1.
For just that hit. I might burn through, which is all of them, but this is all time, not on a focus weapon.
Yeah.
Don't have to be in close action, so I think it's actually better for you.
Oh, it's so much better because I think Scald is great with Scourge and Shaltari, where they've got these huge scan ranges, but with the vent cannons, my scan range is 5. I've got to be really close to even, and it never happens. So the Reeve is just much better. And with those Galileos, it means I can Reeve on 4s instead of 5s, which is pretty good. I then have a group of 3 heavy frigates, and these have the double missile. So they're close action, but they've gone up to 6 shots each. So kinetic weapons, but a potential of 36 shots coming out of that group. We're then actually going to go into our heavy, because they sort of work in conjunction. So we have the Senator Battlecruiser. This is, do you know what? It's not a game with Sophie without some collateral civilian infrastructure damage. So this has the huge VX bombs that just removes all battalions. So I've only got 3 of them, but it just removes all battalions on a drop site, friend or foe, as it just virus bombs it.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's also like damage 4 or something for good measures.
So that's a bit of fun. It also, any ships within 12 inches of it, I can use close action weapons at like full scan and signature range.
Yeah. And it says that I'm within range of the Senator, then
right.
Your whole fleet can use close action weapons at full range. Yeah.
Yeah. It used to be slightly different, but that's what it is now. And then my other heavy is the Amazon battleship. This is a tasty. It's one of the biggest guns in the game, and I love it. I don't think I've taken it on the channel before.
No, you haven't. Well, we've only had 1. You have no games on the channel so far. So no, you haven't.
Yeah, true. So this is a great big cannon. It's flat 3 damage core, but if it crits, it goes up to 5 damage, and that's what I want to use the telescopes with. Front narrow. It's going to be on weapons free pretty much the entirety of the game, and it's a great big hulking beast, and Alex can either choose to deal with it or ignore it.
I don't know how to deal with it. All I brought was mass drivers.
Actually, my kinetic saves are worse than my energy saves.
That's true, actually. Yeah. Good point.
They're still pretty good though. Okay, on with my medium group. So we have some light cruisers, and these have the drive refits, so they go up to thrust 12. They've got the bulk landers, so I've got some drop, and they've got the bombard, and these are great for sort of sneaking objectives. I don't actually have that much bombard, other than the massive VX bombs. I've then got a couple more light cruisers. These have the bulk landers, they have the launch, so this is my launch for the list really, and they've got the ablative armour, so again, against energy weapons they're great, but you know, I'm facing down a load of mass drivers.
I don't think I have any energy weapons.
It's not. Oh.
Making you explode.
Yes. Okay.
Or making me explode.
I'm then bringing. This is a new ship. Mind you, it's all new to the channel, but this is its first run out. So it's a heavy cruiser with 2 bulk landers, 2 vent cannons, and an artillery cannon. So it's got 3 weapons. You can fire the 2 vent cannons as per the normal rules, and then the artillery is low power, so I don't have to go weapons free to fire all its weapons.
And launch as well.
And launch, which is the important thing. So I've got loads of drop with my cruisers, but I've got no strike craft.
Okay.
And then we've got the 2 gladiators. These are a pair of workhorses. It's the equivalent of like 3 vent cannons each. They can go up to damage 4. They can get real tasty, and I often find they do work. So that's pretty much 1,500 points on those. Again, there's a couple of things gone up and down.
Have you picked your secondaries?
I haven't.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll pick them in a minute.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll cover them in a moment with the mission.
Exactly.
Okay, so Sophie, did you pick your secondaries in the end?
No. What ones have you got?
I've got Annihilate, which is kill lots of you, and Survey, which is scan drop sites.
I'll do that one.
You'll do those ones.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Fair enough. Right, what's the mission? What are we doing? We rolled for this, didn't we?
We did. We've rolled up a random scenario out of the rulebook. So I'm going to go through what we've rolled. First of all, we rolled line. So this is a nice even one. We both come on. It's just either side.
Yep.
I then rolled close enough, which is we both come on close. So turn 1, everything can activate off the board.
Very good.
We've then gone for gate crash. So this is quite an interesting one. We've got 2 planetary rings marked out with marker tape. 2 drop sites with 3 markers and 1 with 2.
Yeah.
I can't remember what they're called.
Medium and small cities.
There we go. 2 large space stations.
Excuse to get the large space stations out, which is
Yes.
always nice.
And then a couple of dents and 4 micrometeor.
Very good.
Lovely. And that was gate crash.
Okay.
For variants, we've gone with expansive atmospheres. This is what I rolled. So on course change and full thrust orders, we suffer 1 hit, and that can be saved either with kinetic or energy saves. And then we got to... So we can also launch any part of the atmosphere. We don't have to be in atmosphere. We
Yep.
just launch. We then got to pick our own drop site assets.
Which is cool, isn't it?
Yeah, what have you gone for? You've gone for...
So, because I knew what the secondary is, which we'll get to in a second, on that space station I've put a comms array. Also, I'm deploying on that side.
Yeah.
So, on that space station I put a comms array and a military outpost to give it a 3-up energy save and an extra command point every round if I control it.
Yes.
What do you do?
I've gone for 2 orbital lasers on this one because I want to control that one and just shoot you with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Yes, and then...
Secondary? Or mission-specific secondary
yes,
even?
we've gone for protect.
Yes.
So at the end of the game, beginning of the game, we each pick a drop site.
Yep.
If it's still standing by the end of the game, we gain an additional
Scoring
number of
is
extra
act.
points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have to control it at the end?
You have to control or contest it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And that's after initiative. In initiative order, we pick 1 drop site each. Can't be the same one.
Yeah.
But it could be any.
Yeah.
I think that is all of our pre-game admin.
Yes.
Okay. Should we roll off of priority?
Yeah.
So no admirals on the board, so it's just a straight roll-off. Probably should have passed you one of your own dice. I got a 3.
I got a 4.
Would you like initiative?
Yeah.
Okay, and do you know which drop site you want to pick?
Yeah, I'm going to be picking the space station.
Yeah, I'm going to pick mine.
Yeah, like the planetary rings, I mean, they're probably quite safe.
Yeah. Alright, we'll be back in a moment, probably halfway through round 1 once some ships have moved onto the boards.
Okay, you join us about halfway through turn 1, and this is how the battlefield is looking so far. Should I just quickly do a recap? Because if we try and remember the order, it's going to get messy.
So go through what you've done so far, yeah.
Yeah, so I've used both my activation tokens.
Pass tokens.
Pass tokens, that's it. So I've got the frigates,
Yep.
heavy frigates here with the Senator double thrusting. We've all done our saves apart from 1, and we'll get to that in a second. My telescope has come up and painted the drop ship, and then I've double thrusted. I've realised, because these are 16 inches in,
Yeah.
if I double thrust to 10 inches and single move, I'm still not past the thing, so never mind. I've then come in 12 inches here,
Yep.
and dropped onto the space station and just double thrusted with the Senator.
Good.
Alex, take us through what you've got.
Yeah, so again, the order, don't remember it. I have brought forward my New Orleans. That max thrusted and is the only thing on the board to take any damage as a result. So it's gained 2 spikes. The San Francisco's just moved normally and put 4 battalions onto the space station. The Limas came forward, minimum speed of 5 inches, and we've put 2 spikes on the Senator and 2 on the Heavy Cruiser. Heavy Cruiser?
Heavy Cruiser.
Heavy Cruiser. Hey, I like I'm learning. So they're both glowing now, but the planetary rings, for those who don't know, block spikes.
Yes.
So, but once you cross them, obviously they're going to matter. My Johannesburg has gone forward, max thrust, and gained 2 spikes. Fine. We'll just make sure it's actually on its base straight. How about that? There we go. And Venice just came forward. Vilnius max thrusted, and the San Francisco max thrusted as well. But as you said, you've also then telescoped it, so it's got that. How long does that last?
Until I use it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, fair enough. Cool.
Which is why you may as well chuck them on
Might as
early,
well, yeah.
because those spikes aren't going to make a blind bit of difference so far.
Indeed.
Right, that's it for the recap, because we just wanted to show you halfway through turn 1 rather than doing the entire turn in one take.
We've got everything.
Yeah, we'll probably be back at the end of turn 1 and show you how it all ended up.
Yes.
Okay, you join us at the end of turn 1. And I'll just quickly go through everything. So we double thrusted the light cruisers with the launch and drop.
Yep.
We've double thrusted the Amazon, double thrusted the Gladiators, and I think everything. Oh, we've stuck the telescopes on.
Yeah, wait, a little bit of backtracking. So planetary rings are scenery, and scenery affects line of sight. So I believe I'm reading this correctly. You therefore can't draw line of sight through, and therefore can't detect through. Meaning, that's recovered 2 spikes, that's recovered 2, they've recovered 2, but your telescopes are going to cross the planetary line.
Turn 5. I was like, it's a good job I bought them, right? Never mind.
It is what it is. So that was you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What have I done? So I brought forward my Rio's max thrust. Everything's got a D4 in it, or these little tokens as max thrusted. So Rio's came forward. My Bostons, I think. My light cruisers did not max thrust, and we surveyed that drop site. We moved the Limas a bit further forward because they can't see anything from back here. What else have we done? I've brought forward my Lysanders here. They can go either way now. They can go to either of those 2 drop sites. Is that the lot? My Glasgows have max thrusted as well, so my bombardment cruisers. And I think that is everything.
Yes.
So, end phase, there are no assets, no ground combat, nothing else to resolve. So, just to roll off for round 2. And my command's now on the board, so I'm now adding 5 to my roll.
Okay.
So, 10.
Yes. Would you like to go first or second?
You're still going to get loads of pass tokens, so
Yeah.
you go first.
Okay.
Give us a clap. Okay, round 2. So Sophie, I gave you priority, and you're still sitting on 3 pass tokens, but you chose not to pass. What are you opening with?
So we've moved the Senator forward because this is the only real shot I'm going to get at this.
Yeah.
But it's only 8 shots.
This is it into
your
strike carrier.
craft.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s.
Yep. Well, that's not bad.
That will be 7 hits.
Damage type.
Kinetic.
Kinetic. Damage 1.
Yeah.
It's got 3 hits remaining and a 3-up save. It is fine.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Can you move it forward for me, just 3 inches away from there?
3 inches away.
Yeah.
Certainly.
It'll go on general quarters, so it'll clear its spikes.
Lovely.
And it'll dip into atmosphere, and it'll put 1 troop on the drop site.
Lovely. All right. So what we are going to do then is I'm going to move 11 inches forward over here, and we're just going to fire on you.
Do you want to pass them to you? Have you got them?
11 inches.
Okay.
Get me to there. And then, because you're within 12 of me, we're going to put our 36 shots into this one.
Oh, hitting on 6s.
Yeah. And they say Dropfleet is 8
4.
low.
That's 5. I don't know how many you've got.
I've got 8, so it costs me 3 more. And then 2 more. That's what we'll do.
Roll twice.
Yeah.
Okay, 6s.
That is 2.
Okay. Oh my.
And 5 more, so 7.
Same as last time.
Made them all last time.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3s. 3 go through, which would kill it. I would rather you didn't. Okay. I've got 7 Admiral points.
Blimey.
Because I'm on command level 5. Start with 1, so 6. 1 for the command station, or the sensor thingamajig. So I'm going to re-roll 3 of them. It takes 1 damage.
Okay. Puts you down to 4.
Yes. Okay. Well, now they've come forward. That's very interesting. But I don't want to move anything until you've moved stuff. And I can't actually pass. So can you shuffle my Limas forward for me?
These ones?
No, the ones with little domes and the Smarties on the side. Those ones. And I'd like them to just cross the line.
Lovely.
And we'll put 4 spikes on the Senator, I think. No, 2 and 2. 2 on the Senator, 2 on the Frigates.
Yeah, lovely.
Are we out of D4s again?
We are out of D4, so we're going to use spike tokens.
Okay.
There we go.
Perfect. Thank you. Back to you.
Right. So, I've got a max thrust over here.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no.
Okay.
No. So I want to get in before our strike craft do. So what we're going to do is we're going to move 9 inches forward, drop, and we're going to, there we go. It's bumpy atmosphere.
Yep.
We're going to drop 2 and 2.
So 4 battalions on the drop site.
And we're going to split them like that.
Okay.
And then we're also going to launch.
Yeah.
We may as well launch. Where's your launch?
The only launch I have is that one. Yeah,
Okay,
the Johannesburg.
So I may as well go. I may as well go bombers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll launch bombers. And 1 wing. I haven't got any assets.
We're nowhere near each other. Use mine. So 1 wing of 4 bombers? Or 2 bombers?
4 bombers.
Okay. Okay. Concerning. And nothing I can do about that. I don't... Oh, well, fighters have gone up in speed. I might be able to get near it. For all the good it'll do. Might be more useful than bombers. What am I doing? You've still not committed that. Well, you can't, so we checked, didn't we? Yeah. The Amazon is not making it across the ring this turn without a max thrust. These are.
No, not.
No?
No.
I'm so sorry. We rolled the scenario for the records. Right. Can you move for me? Yeah, so you'll anything you can actually do new things over here. Can you move my Rios forward for me, which are the... Move them forwards. We just need to cross the line. 4 inches.
4 inches.
Yeah. They are going to go on weapons free.
Nice.
And they're going to put everything into the Senator and see what happens.
Lovely.
So we have 8 shots with our big mass drivers. These are lock 3, crit 1.
Cool.
So 3s or 5s. That is 1 crit. And what we'll do is we'll total up all of them for you. So that is 6 regular ones. And then we have 12 more shots with our regular guns. So remember 6 for me. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These are our mini mass drivers, but they have fusillade too. So 4s. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 13 damage 1, 1 damage 2, please.
Okay, the 13 damage 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. There we go, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then 5 up, back up. So I
Also
will
not
hit
bad.
4.
Okay. And damage 2.
And damage 2. And back up.
Hey.
Good.
So 4 hits gone out of many, I assume.
14 probably.
Okay.
I don't really know.
It's not crippled. Nowhere near crippled at 4. Back to you.
We're going to give you some choices.
Oh, not choices. I hate choices.
We are going to... So we are going to double thrust the Amazon.
Okay.
And we're just going to go straight through 118. Because I can't get across that line.
But now you have.
But now I have.
Glowing like the sun, in the middle of the board, going, deal with me. Scratch the paint.
5 up, back up. We're
Hey.
good.
Right, you're right, that does give me considerations.
Yeah.
None of which I want. Let me have a think. Okay, so we've had some deliberation. We've done a few things. It's lots of movement happening and not much shooting, unfortunately. Sophie's having a rough time. I have brought forward my... I'm going to keep calling them Bostons. I believe they're Bostons. The light cruisers. I've used the Venice's new ability to have them go an extra 4 inches for 2 action points. So they've come forward. They didn't quite get into range with their missiles, unfortunately. They did launch a pair of torpedoes, which are bearing down on the Senator. I'll just summarise the rest of the move. No, I think that... Yeah. What have you done, Sophie?
So
a lot of passing.
Mine's quite simple. I used 3 pass tokens and I moved the monitors up another 4 inches. And that was kind of baiting out a lot of Alex's movement. But before I did that, it was... Have we done the gladiators?
I can't remember. You've definitely done the Amazon.
Yeah, so this is... I chucked them forward.
Yeah.
Just to kind of give Alex something to shoot.
And the gladiators as well.
Yeah.
Let's roll some dice, because I can go from there, I think.
Yeah.
So, next I brought forward my Johannesburg. So it has gone around the micrometeors. We have launched a pair of bombers, hoping to finish off the Senator in the asset phase. We're going to fire our mass drivers at the Senator first, though.
Lovely.
So these are lock 3, crit 1. So that is 1, 2, 3 at damage 2, and 1 at damage 1, please.
3 at damage 2. Whoops.
Okay.
We're good. And 1 at damage 1. Backup save. We're good.
Fair enough. You then use one of your, in fact, 5 pass tokens.
Do you know what? Let's not worry about the pass tokens. We're going to confuse everyone at home.
Brought forward these Santiagos next, and they're going to try and start sandpapering a gladiator down. So this will be 16 shots. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Looking for 4s. Ooh, that was a hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just under half.
These are looking for 4s again.
Yep.
So... Ooh. How many Admiral points have I got? I've got 4. Let's save them.
Yeah.
So I'll take 1 damage.
Those are your backups, certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 1 damage on the closest one. It's a start.
Yeah.
Got a ways to go.
Wait until I do more damage shooting back at them. I overcharge all my weapons.
That's the dream.
Yes.
Next, I brought forward my Glasgows, and they have gone weapons free. So we are going to put our bombardment cannons into the drop site, and our close action missiles into those light cruisers or regular cruisers?
Light cruisers.
Light cruisers. Okay. So these are 6 shots each. Lock 4, but scald 1.
Okay.
So let's do those first.
Into the cruisers.
Into the cruisers. So looking for 4s. Well, that's better. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop 5s. That'll be 3, 7. Kinetic, scald 1.
Oh, kinetic scale 1. 6s. So that is 6. Yeah.
Backups.
Backups. I take 6, and that is 1 crippled.
Okay. You can because it's a defender that chooses. You can choose to make it just take 1 damage, or we can roll it.
Let's roll it.
Yeah. Is it 1 dice or 2 for a cripple?
It is 2 for a cripple.
7.
7 defense systems offline.
But you don't care because you're a group.
That's why I made you roll.
Yep. So 4, 8, 12 shots into the drop site. These are looking for 2s, kinetic, scaled 1 as well.
Cool.
In the tray. So full house, so 12 kinetic -1 saves on a city is... Oh, you got the lasers. Do they do anything?
Yeah, kinetic save on 3.
Okay, so it goes to a 4.
4.
So 12 4-ups.
8, 10, 12. Is that right? Have I counted right? Unfortunately, yes, that's what I've done. That will be 1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay. So just 3 damage to the drop site. It's a medium city, so it has 15. But it does remove your battalions.
Most of them.
Oh, there's 1 left, is there?
Yes.
Oh, that's irritating.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't count. Fine. Well, next was my San Francisco. Do I want to just try and clear the last guy? No, because I outdrop you anyway, outnumber you. I'll clear your battalion in combat. So we are going to fire our mass drivers at the cruisers, and we'll put 2 battalions on the drop sites. Mass drivers hit twice.
Lovely. Backups. Hey! I just take a damage, so I've got 2 remaining on that ship.
Very good. And if you can pop one of my mini red dice on the drop site for me. In the little thing. Thank you. That's 2 more.
Oh, no.
I think I then did a bit of passing myself, sort of. My Venice damage controlled and turned on the spot. And my San Francisco has trundled forward and put 4 more on that space station.
Yes.
And then are you on to having to do something?
Yes, so I have moved my heavy cruiser forward. Now I need to remember what it actually does. So we are going into those Glasgows.
Yes, because you're in range. Even with ignoring my spikes, you're within 12.
And I've got a scan of 6 on those.
Yep.
So, cruiser systems. So these are... Let's see. So we've got our artillery bank. Oh no, that's the broadside. Turret. Artillery cannon turret. 3 shots hitting on 4s. Oh, it's fuselage 1. Oh no, I'm not on...
You're not weapons 3?
Do I want to go on weapons 3? No. So, nothing.
Okay.
And then we've got a vent cannon turret.
Okay.
So 2 shots, and we're going to overcharge this one.
Okay.
So we'll go here. Nothing. I'm going to use 2 Admiral points.
Yep.
Because I've not really got anything else to use them on. For 1 hit.
Okay. Energy, not a crit, so no reeve.
Yeah.
So 4-up save.
2 damage.
6 up,
Oh,
back
6
up.
Back up.
I will re-roll that with one of my 2 remaining points into a pass.
Lovely.
So I've got 1 Admiral point left.
And then we've got the second cannon. I may as well re-roll that one as well. Just 2 hits.
Okay, 4s. 1 goes through. What am I saving that last point for? I'm not. I'll re-roll that one. In the tray. I'm fine.
Cool.
Are we both out of points now?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Right. I would like to do some I'd like to remove one of those cruisers, please. So can you move for me my Vilnius? What's their signature?
4.
4. So I can see you from 10 away. Can you move me to 10 inches away, please?
What's your thrust?
8.
Yeah. 10. We're going to there.
Yep.
Any weapons free?
Oh, I will weapons 3, yes, because it should do some damage. So this is going to be 8 good shots and 6 not so good shots. We'll do the rubbish shots first.
Okay.
So these are looking for 4s. So that is 1, 2, 4 hits at damage 1. If you keep, just may as well roll now, actually.
Yeah. Kinetics?
Yep.
So 3 go through.
Oh no.
3.
Okay.
So that will kill 1.
Yep. Which will also make it explode. We total damage first and then see how many explode. Then we have 8 shots with our other bigger mass drivers. These are lock 3, crit 1. So that is 1 at damage 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 at damage 1.
4 at damage 1. And 1 at damage 2. And then...
You do get back up because you are a group at the time.
yes, so damage 1 and damage 2. Okay, so that's
2,
5.
5 more.
So 6 damage, so that is crippled on that one.
Okay. And the explosion on the one that just died.
Yeah.
This is 1 dice for explosion.
Yeah.
4.
And what's the range?
3.
Okay.
It's coherency.
Coherency is 6.
Are you sure about?
Capital ships.
Okay, fair enough. You're probably right. So nothing happens. It's just gone.
Yeah.
And then the crippling result.
I will take a damage on that one, though.
2 action points. Have you got 2 left or 1?
No, I don't.
I think it's 2. Double check.
I've only got 1 left anyway.
But it might be 1, that's what I'm saying. It's way, way back.
Roll it anyway, and see what we get.
8.
Is that damage 1? Oh, it's scanners offline. So it's either scanners offline or damage 1.
Okay.
If I've got the action points. So, then it's mine activation. Which is kind of unfortunate. Because I was kind of waiting for them. Which you knew. But what we're going to do is we're just going to thrust and we're going to drop.
Very good.
That's going to have to go like that.
Fine.
Okay.
Okay, my Lysanders were carefully measured. Can you basically move them 12 inches away, or 12 inches in a straight line toward that drop site for me?
Lovely.
And that should put them bang on 3 inches from it.
Lovely. Alright, wow.
And they will dip into atmosphere and put 2 more on the drop site.
So 12 inches away.
Yeah.
And then 3 inches.
Yep.
So, not. Oh yeah, they are just.
Yeah, they had the thrust to have it.
Yeah.
And then into atmosphere, and 2 more on the drop site. Would have been nice to clear you and have those lasers you bought, but
Yeah.
no such luck. I think that is all of the combat phase. So can you recall if it is fighters or if it is ground combat then assets, or assets and ground combat?
I can't remember.
Okay. If you go to the asset phase,
Asset. Launch assets.
it'll be at start of the phase. It'll say what order it happens in.
Asset phase. Fighters bomb. Oh, battalion combat.
Okay.
And then boarding actions and then asset combat.
In fact, it'll be ground weapons first, but there are none that aren't contested, so that happens. Then battalion combat, so I kill one of you, you kill one of me.
We'll put you down 2, right?
Down to 3.
Down to 3.
Because I put 2 bulk landers and then two more on it. No other ground combat to do. Then we're on to fighters, bombers, and torpedoes in that order. There are no fighters. You've got priority, so your bombers go first.
Yeah, these guys have taken no damage whatsoever.
Correct.
So the bombers are just going to go straight for you.
Very good.
What do resistance bombers do again? Not much. So bombers. So that's 4, so 12 attacks. Hit on 4s.
Okay.
So that is 4, and these are kinetic.
4 3-up saves. 3 do go through, and I have no backup save, so just take 3 damage. It's down to 7 hits. If you could mark that up for me.
Yep. I'll do hits remaining.
Sure.
So he's actually on 3.
Okay. Then my bombers go into your senator. You thought your bombers were underwhelming, you already see mine. 4 attacks, lock 3. Okay, well, 4 hits.
5 up backups. I take 2 damage.
Okay. Then my torpedoes go into you.
Yes.
This is where I am hopeful we're going to see something good. These are 4 shots each. So 8 shots, lock 2, damage 2, penetrator.
Cool.
So that is going to be 2, 3. So that is 4 kinetic saves, and those are core.
4 ups. So 1 goes through.
So 4 backup saves.
Okay, so 4 backup saves because these are all the same.
Yeah.
So
very nice.
1 goes through.
2 damage.
8, and that will cripple me.
Oh, okay. That's a 7.
Defense systems offline.
That's not good. Right. Is that our lot?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Obviously, we're not scoring. It's only turn 2. So on to priority for round 3. +5, so 6.
You will get it.
I will, good grief. I will take it now.
Okay, we've kicked off into turn 2, and Alex has gone with the Glasgows, and they are going straight into my last light cruiser.
Indeed. They are going weapons free, because we can fire our bombardment cannons at that space station with
Yes.
6. Because there's a drop site, I still hit at my normal accuracy of 4. So we'll do that first. It's a little aperitif. So lock 4, not within scald range, unfortunately. So 4s. That is 7 hits on its 5-up kinetic save. Might be 6. No, it might be 4 even.
Yeah, I think it's... What, did you say 7 hits?
7 hits.
I think they're 4s and 4s.
They are.
Yeah, so I take 3 hits.
Very good. So kill 3 of your troops. And it's a large space station, so it's down to 22.
Lovely. Then I have gone with the Amazon.
But first, I'm going to fire my missiles.
Oh, yeah.
6, 8, 6, 9, 12. 4s. So that is 1, 2, 5 hits, kinetic scald 1 there.
6s. It dies.
Okay, it will explode.
Oh, yes.
Because I did at least 3 damage there. You could make it just give some spikes, but I expect you want something more interesting.
Yeah.
That is more interesting.
Mm.
That could be a problem.
And it will hit one of your
It
Glasgows.
certainly will. All groups of space stations in range suffer 2 core hits.
Oh.
Backup saves. No. So 2 damage on the Glasgow closest.
Yes.
Down to 8.
Okay.
And then
Well,
it's the Amazon.
then I am going with the Amazon Prime. We have lined up the Vilnius in our front sensors. We're also putting some missiles into the Santiagos.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because they're front, side, rear. And then the heavy vent cannons. So these Glasgows are a bit of a problem. I think we're going to put one... Oh, no, we're going to kill the Vilnius.
Kill Vilnius.
Yeah. So...
What are you firing first?
We'll go with the big guns.
The main event?
Yes.
We'll probably skip the rest if this does its job.
So this is hitting on 2s, but critting on 4s. So that is 8 damage on your backup save. So,
Cool.
Yeah, the crit.
Yeah. Goes through. Passes.
Okay, so that's 5 damage.
Okay, so it's down to 7.
Yes.
I picked up another role-playing dice. Have you taken all of my polyhedrals?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, shucks. Okay, nice.
Then we've got
What did I say? 7.
2 attacks with the heavy vent, and we are going to overcharge this.
Okay.
So that's 2 hits at -1 for Reeve, as they're both crits.
Yep, and damage to you as well to overcharge.
Yeah, I take 2 damage.
Cool. 5 up energy saves. Make 1, fail 1. What's the damage?
4.
4. That is going to cripple me. I've got buckets of action points, so I'll reroll that. Hey!
Lovely. And I take 2 damage. And then the non-overcharged one. That's 2 at energy -1.
5s, both go through.
These are just damage 2.
Damage 2, so it is still 4 damage.
Get your backup saves.
Do you get my backup saves? Do I want to... What am I saving this for? I've got... There's more interesting things I can do, but reroll's just good. I'll reroll 1 of them. Doesn't pay off. Backups. No.
So that's another 4 damage.
That is a crippling.
Yes.
So I'm going to be down to... That's 4. Down to 3. Okay.
Okay, so
What's the crippling
crippling.
effect?
4.
Structural damage. Another point of damage. 2 hits remaining.
And the second crippling.
You can cripple me twice.
Because I have the crippling effect on the Amazon's gun.
Oh dear.
7.
Defences offline. 2 hits and no defences.
Uh-oh. Okay, and then we've just got the missile system into the Santiagos, because why not? And this is just 6 shots, hitting on 3s. 5 hits.
6s. They are kinetic, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah. And then backups. So 1.5 die.
Lovely.
Could have been worse. And you're done?
Yes.
Okay, that hurt. Before it explodes, the Vilnius is going to weapons free, move 8, and shoot the other cruiser. We've already checked the range, made sure we're in. So this is going to be 8 good shots and 6 not so good shots. So I'll do the not so good shots first. 4s, so that is 2 damage ones so far, if you to keep track of me.
Okay.
6, 8, 3s or 5s, so then 1, 2 more damage ones, and 3 damage 2s.
Okay, so the 3 damage 2s. I'm on my 5 up for this. Do I want to use these? Yeah, I do need to keep this alive, so I'm going to use 2 of my 5 points to save 1.
Okay.
And then
Got a backup?
I don't know. I'm going to have to check in a second.
So
and then
one's
there was,
gone through,
yeah.
possibly.
And then how many damage 2s?
I can't remember. Should we check? Roll it again? Pick a number?
I think it was 2.
2? Fair
Oh,
enough.
no. I rolled 3 dice, didn't I? Those were the damage 2s. It was 4 damage 1s.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Go for it.
That's why I was rolling again.
Yes.
There we go. So we've taken 2 damage so far. So we've taken 4 damage.
Do you have a backup save?
Do I have a backup save? That
I think
is...
heavy cruisers usually do.
Dun, dun, dun. Backup save of 6 up.
Okay, so for the crit.
For the crit. No.
And the regulars.
No.
So 4 damage.
4 damage. So I am down to 9.
It's a start.
I'll just use dice for that.
1 minor adjustment. Just make sure we're not within 3 of the Glasgow. That's me. What do you want to do?
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to... Well, second of all, Gladiators are going to go. We're going to move up 5 inches, and we're going to put everything into these guys.
Into the Rios.
Into the Rios.
Do you want to move it?
Yes, please. Their name is Rios, and they're exploding on the sands. These are the Gladiators. So we're going to overcharge the heavy vent cannons.
Oh, no.
So these are Fusillade 2. So for the first one, we'll do for the front ship that hasn't taken any damage. So that is 3 hits. This is where I really want my Admiral points, so I've used 1 so far.
Yes.
No.
You've used at least 1.
Yeah. I used 2, didn't I?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'll just use all of the rest of them. So that will be 4 crits and 1 hit.
Okay. And it has Reeve, doesn't it? So the crits are -1.
Yep.
We'll give you the full pool.
Yeah.
4 and 1, was it?
4 and 1 so far. And for the second one, that is 3 and 2.
Okay. Regular ones first on 4s. All 3 go through.
Lovely.
Backups. 2 go through.
2
damage.
go through. There's damage 4 each.
Okay, so 8 damage so far. And then these ones, these are on 5s. 1, 2, 3 are going to go through. I prefer if you didn't blow up a ship. You're probably going to. What do I need these points for? Nothing needs to move very fast, nothing needs to shoot. Yeah, probably roll 3. So 3 are going through. All 3 are going through. Backups. All 3 go through. So that is going to be 8 damage. How much are they each?
4 damage each, so that's 20 damage total.
That kills them on those.
Hooray!
So explodes, explodes.
I don't think they're within 3.
No. Well, that's irritating. They were my next activation.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that's really annoying, Sophie. I wish you hadn't done that.
Okay, Alex has had a little think.
Yep, I really wish you hadn't done that. I was really looking forward to trying those. So instead, I'm going to go with the Johannesburg. I've gone weapons free. I think it's more useful than launching, actually. It's more shots, and I'm going to try and kill off the Senator.
Okay.
We did go back and do the damage control, which we forgot to do, but it didn't help with it. I think you
Yeah.
got 3 or 2 or something. So, big mass drivers first. Looking for 3s, but really 5s. So 1, 2, and then 3 regular ones.
Okay.
Have you got any Admiral points?
No.
No, so may as well roll. Yours doesn't matter. So they all go through to your backup safe?
Yeah, so the 3 damage 1s, so that's 2 damage so far, and then the 2 damage 2s, so that's 3 damage.
4 damage.
4 damage, thank you, Alex.
2 of the crits, so...
Yeah.
And then the regular guns, that is 3 more damage 1s in your backups, please.
Okay. 2.
How irritating.
It lives.
It does.
Okay. Well, it's going to have to go, isn't it? Really. And I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to put... We're going to move it nice and close. We're going to move it to here. Because it's bombard, it's front, side, rear.
Oh, that's a shame.
It should be. It is.
Okay.
Oh no, it's only front. In which case, I'm only going to move it 3.5 inches to there.
Okay.
Because I think we're going to have to put the VX bomb into atmosphere, into your strike craft, and then actually we're going to put the missiles over here.
Okay.
Because I've got a scan of 12.
Yep.
So we'll do the missiles first. So that will be 4 saves, please.
On my troopship. 3s, we're good.
Okay. Then we're going to... We've got 3 shots hitting on 4s.
Yep.
That's 1 hit.
Okay.
On an energy save.
Damage?
Damage 2.
Okay. 5. We're good.
Oh.
That's a shame. I say breathe this time. Right, it does still need to die. But it has now done its thing. It doesn't have to die right now. Let's go with 5 hits each, you said. Oof, that's going to take a while to sandpaper down. So I'm going to just try and kill the center instead, actually. We'll just stick with that. So these are thrust 10, so have to go at least 5. What's the blast radius on heavy?
6.
6. So I need to be within 6 because they are close action, so I will be within 6. And I'm just going to go past you, I suppose. So we'll go to here and to there.
Lovely.
And it's going to be 12 shots, block 4. 9, 10, 11, 12. It's not bad. So 8 saves, please.
We're gone.
Okay. And enough damage to make it explode, I assume?
Yes.
Yes. Cool. You could set it to be a gentle explosion. I guess you don't want to.
Nope.
No. So 1 dice. 1. You burn up with no further effect.
Hooray!
Hooray! Engine kill!
Engine kill. Okay. Well, what else have we got? So I think really we need to be looking over to... We've not got much to fire over here. And at the same time... Yeah, we're going to be a bit sneaky here. So we're going to move 12 inches with these light cruisers. And we're going for this drop site.
So is that your arc?
So we're going to turn 45 degrees first. To there.
Yeah.
And we're going 12 inches.
In a straight line forward.
In a straight line forward, which is this way. I'm looking at the base.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You do it, because I'm not quite sure what you're trying to do.
In fact, we're going that way. All right. I'm going to get Alex to hold the camera while I do that. So, 12 inches. And I think that is... I think one of them is going to skirt the thing.
Very good.
But we are going to put our bombards into the site, and then we're going to drop some troops on it.
Okay. When you fly through a micrometeor, what is it?
I think it's like...
Kinetic hits. 2 kinetic hits for each ship that move through it.
Okay, so just 2 hits, 5 ups, and 6 ups. Okay, I take 2 damage.
Very good.
It was worth it. And then...
Just because Matt does have to go on the actual ship that went through. It's one of the few times that where individual ships can take damage.
Okay. Right.
But then you can shoot me.
Yes. With a cruiser weapon system, which is hidden in the resistance section. We are going for the bombard, which is turret hardpoint, bombardment turret, 3 shots. Hang on, 2s. Oh,
Base 2. Or is it base 4?
Base 4.
Okay.
So yeah, we're going into the drop site because then we're going to drop. So that is 6 saves.
Okay. It's got nothing special, so it's 6 5-up saves. 6 hits, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, 3 go through, so that will kill me. And do 3 damage to the medium city, which is 20? Or 15? 15, wasn't it?
Yep.
So it's down to 12.
And then I will put 4 of my little soldiers on it.
Very nice. My Santiagos have come forward. We've done a few movements in advance, targeting your frigates, which are around here. See if I can take one out, because that's the main source of firepower you've got left for the turn. So, 12 shots, looking for 4s. What's your kinetic?
5 up.
5 up. Ooh, that's not amazing. So that is 3, 4, 5. 2... No, it's not worth for that.
3, and then backups. I take 3 damage.
Okay.
So I've got 1 with 2 left.
Yep.
Then we've popped forward with my
cruiser.
heavy cruiser, and we're going to chuck everything into that Vilnius.
Finish off.
So we're going to overcharge. Actually, no, we're going to do the artillery cannon first. Hit you on 4s.
Overcharging before you roll any dice.
It's when you fire the weapon.
But you fire all weapons at the same time.
Oh, then yeah, I'll overcharge.
Sorry.
1 kinetic.
Okay. Backup. Good.
Oh, of course, it's defense systems down. Yeah, I'll still overcharge.
Okay.
Yeah. I take 2 damage. Please have 3 backup saves.
They all go through.
Okay, it
so
dies.
I die. Again, we've done some movement in advance. That will move afterwards, so it'll just explode. Well,
Yeah.
it won't matter.
It's a medium ship, isn't it?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
blast radius is 3, but it is gone. Very good. And you took some damage yourself?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Right. I've then gone with... Now that you've done that... Oh, you also put some more on the space station, didn't you? So now you've done that, I've moved my San Francisco forward, and I'm shooting at the space station. And I've put some more on the drop site there. So, lock 4. 2 hits on the space station, please. It has a 4-up save.
Lovely. We're good.
Hey, very good.
And then for my last trick, these guys have moved up, and we're just going to fire into the San Francisco.
San Fran. It's a hard word to say. The San Fran.
The San Fran. Okay, we're going to do these 18 at a time. So 1, 4, 8, 16, 18.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. Hard to do with one hand. So that is 4, 6, 7. So that's 11 hits so far.
Okay.
So that's 25 hits.
16, 17, 18, 19... I'll roll 20. I'll roll 5 more in a second.
Lovely.
3s. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I've got 5 more to roll. If it passes all of these, I'll re-roll some of them.
Okay.
So he does fail 12 on the nose. Even with 2B rolls, he will die.
Hooray!
Hey! Is he within range to hit the space station? Not to the stem, but he is gone.
Lovely.
Those are horrible.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Very good. Fine, I suppose.
All right. Well, Alex, you've just got. So I'm going to move these guys 4 inches
Cool.
up and then use my pass tokens.
Yep. Are we within 15 of the space station? That one, yes. So we're going to go 12 inches.
The space stations have weapons.
Not unless they have an enemy outpost or a laser.
Ah.
I have weapons on those, technically. They're not very good, but they will go into your heavy cruiser. What are they? They are Lysander stealth lighters. 2 shots, lock 4.
Lovely.
No, we'll go to the space station first. Well, that makes much more sense. Yeah, so into the space station. We hit it once. So 1 guy dies and 1 takes some damage.
Lovely. So down to 21.
Mm-hmm.
I've only got.
And then I'll put 2 troops in it.
Yeah.
Right, have you got anything left?
No.
No, I've got my Venice left, who really just needs to stay away. Might even go on silent. It'll go on silent running.
Yeah.
Go on silent running. Why has it not been on silent running all game? Why is it not just here going on? It does have guns, but they're rubbish guns. And I've got the... What are they called again? Limas? Limas. They'll clear the spikes to the general quarters. 2, we'll put them into the frigates because we might finish it off. 2 shots, lock 4. Not with that roll. Have I got anything else for my action points? Are there any other dice rolls left? Yes, there are, so that's fine. Done.
Lovely.
Anything for you?
Nope.
No. Cool. So, ground weapons. I've got priorities. I've got the lasers there. They are scan 6. So they could shoot your... They can't shoot space stations, sadly. Which is probably by design.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't, can they? Can they? It's exactly 12 inches forward.
Oh, I
And
don't
that's
know,
bang in the
Alex.
middle. So it's within 12.
Yeah, go for it.
So we'll shoot space station.
Do the planetary rings ignore signature? No, it's just spikes, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So 3 shots, lock 3, burn through 1, escape velocity. So first one, that is 1 crit on its energy save, so 1 5 up.
Nope.
And the other one, that is 3 no crits. So we all die,
yeah.
and it takes 3 damage.
And it takes 3 damage, so that puts it down to 19.
Yep. This has got a missile halo, but that's only close actions, so that can't see anything. That's all of our ground weapons. Ground combat. I think we've surgically removed each other.
Yep.
Yep. Is that tracking something? That's tracking its health.
Yes.
Did that activate?
I don't know.
It didn't. It definitely hasn't. It'll put 1 on the drop side.
Alright,
so
I'll
you
put
go
that down to 3.
It'll go forward, it's 2 inches. Sorry, doing things in the wrong order. Now we're done, I think, with round
3.
We score at the end of this round or end of next round?
End of next round.
Okay, so +5. So 7. Ooh.
I will be going first.
Right, Sophie, you've won priority. What are you doing with it?
Yes, so we have gone weapons free with the Amazon.
Oh, yes.
So we're putting the main gun into this. We're putting one of the vent cannons into this, and we're putting the other vent cannon into these guys.
Yeah.
As well as the close action missiles.
Into my San Francisco and my Lysanders, respectively.
Yes, so we are overcharging the one going into here.
Okay.
But first of all, we are going to fire the main weapons. These are hitting on 2s, but we're looking for... That's 10 damage.
Yeah, with no backup. That's
No
gone.
backup.
Cool.
Hooray, there's nothing within range.
No, it is just
so-
obliterated.
Yeah, and then we will... Obviously, we're not overcharging into the Lysanders. So this is just 3 shots. So that's 3 hits. 1 -1 to your save.
I'm on 6s either way.
Okay.
So 6s and 6s. So pass 1, backups, pass none, so
2 damage each.
gone as well.
Yeah.
Okay, that's irritating. But I suppose that's what a battleship does.
Yes.
Right. Fine. Alright, over here then, I'm going to go with my... What's she called again? The Johannesburg first. Man trying to use tape measure one-handed. There we go. So we're just going to go to here. Carefully extract the model, if you could. Thank you. Oh, almost had it, sorry. Right, we're going to go weapons free, everything into... Shut back a little bit, there we go. Weapons free, everything into your drop.
Lovely. And these are all side arc weapons.
Yeah,
aren't they?
exactly.
Yeah.
So 8 big shots, 3s or 5s. There's 1, 2. It's really not amazing. I'll re-roll these 3. Why not? Nope. So 2 damage 2, 3 damage 1.
2 damage 2. I will re-roll both of those. Nope. And 3 damage 1.
Yep.
And then these are the backups. So that's 2 damage. So that is 6 damage.
Okay, and then my secondary guns. 4s. That is 4 more damage 1s, please.
Oh, and the backup. Oh, I'm going to spend... so I've got 2 more admin points left after I spend this one.
Nice.
We're good. We're good.
Fair enough, it lives. Is it crippled at least?
It is crippled.
Okay, do you want to make it +1 damage?
No.
5. It's probably +1 damage.
I bet it is as well. I think it's like... It's up another point of damage.
Okay.
It does explode.
Okay.
I am within 3. So...
6. That's a big one.
Okay, that is... space stations, groups, etc. within 3. I think it's just going to be me.
I think so.
Yeah. Take 2 damage.
Very good. And removed. I should point out the reason I'm low on action points already, I did spend 2, because it's cost 2 now, to infiltrate and sabotage this. So I killed off 2 of Sophie's troops there, so she currently has 1. Over to you.
Yes, so it is actually going to be that group next. We are going to go 6 inches, and we're going to bombard the dropship, and we're going to drop back up to 3.
Very good.
So just 3 shots hitting on 4s. So that's 2 hits.
Okay.
Kinetic weapons.
3s. 1 goes through. I've got 1 hit left.
Lovely.
Thank you. And you put some on the drop side.
Yeah.
Right. And we are scoring this turn. That's not looking good for me, actually. You're never going to get that again. You've got nothing here that can get that, can you?
Yeah, no.
Alright, we'll kill that then. So Glasgow's are going to go weapons free. If you could just move them 4 inches forward for me, please.
Yeah. Lovely.
And they will put everything into the heavy cruiser.
Okay. You go for it.
So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12 good shots, 12 less than good shots.
Okay.
So the good ones are going to be hitting on 4s, kinetic scaled 1. That is 7. How many hits you got left?
7.
7. I will reroll 2 of them. 8. So 8 kinetic scaled saves, please.
8. So these are on 6s. And I need 6s.
Yes.
I'm allowed
7.
1 hit.
I got 7, didn't I?
Yeah.
You thought you said you had 7 hits remaining?
Well, it said 8 on the dice, so...
Oh, fair enough. Fine. And then our other guns. 6, 9, 12. Sixes. 2 more kinetic saves, please. With Scald, actually.
Sixes! And then I need a double 6 here.
No, okay.
It's gone.
Fine.
2 explode.
Yep.
3. That is shredded. Please suffer 2 kinetic hits.
3s, we're good.
Okay. That does take that space station out the game for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think we are going to move up here. We're going to fire everything into that space station.
Yep, that makes sense.
It should be enough to get you off.
Excuse me?
And then we'll play some drop. 10, 14, 16, 18. Here we go. This is half of them. And luckily it doesn't have an obnoxious UCM kinetic save. 3, 6, 9, 12, so 13 so far.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'll roll the rest of them in the tray. Okay. So that was 6, 8. So that was another 10. So 23 saves, please.
Cool. I'll roll 10 and then 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4 failed so far.
Mm-hmm.
So 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4 more.
Bonk.
Is that on the nose?
That is on the nose, enough to take you out off that station.
Oof.
Make damage. I think, oh yeah, here we go. Take 8 damage. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's frustrating. What can have an impact here? Okay, I have a stupid idea.
Hooray!
My Santiagos are going to go on damage control, so they'll heal the 1 hit they've taken. They are going to dip into atmosphere. They'll go up to half their move to here. And they're going to fire at the drop site.
Okay.
Because it's on the same orbital there that they are. Looking for 6s, obviously. 12 shots. So 4, 8, 12. 1. Go on. Don't really need a tray. Oh,
Hey!
fine.
I think I might have to do something dumb. So 5 inches here, and then we've got a scanner. Yes, yes. Here comes the plan. Weapons free, baby, because there's no point not. We're going to go here, and we're going to put our front guns into the guy in orbit.
Yep.
So that's going to be 12 shots. We're not overcharging.
Okay.
But we are overcharging the top turret going into the space station.
Interesting. You're aware I'm not there anymore.
Yes, but it's worth points if I destroy it.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, it detracts points for you.
I have to contest it to get the points. And I
Yeah.
don't contest it anymore
But
because
if
you
it's-
killed me.
If it's destroyed, you lose the amount of points.
Oh, I missed that bit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
So, what if I just contest it next turn? Oh, actually, yeah, I think I just contest it next turn. The turret's going to go into these guys.
Yeah. It's the light cruisers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll do the turrets, which are 3 shots each. 1 from the rear ship. So it takes 2 damage, and you gain a 1. No, we'll do it at the same time. And the front ship, I take another 2 damage. So that is 3 Reeve saves, please.
On
These guys.
Okay. So looking for 5s. And then looking for 6s. Damage.
4 each, so
Okay,
8.
that kills the closest one, which will explode.
Go on, roll it.
It just burns up.
Okay. Whoosh. Okay, and then I also need to take another 2 damage. I'll just pop another 2 in there. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so because it's worth it. Girl, you worth it. Okay, then we're looking for 6s. How many Admiral points have I got left?
You spent any so far this turn?
Yes, I spent some over here. I think I spent 3. Let's.
So you'll have 1 remaining.
Yes, just 1.
Yep.
Oh, I saw it. I saw it. So there we go.
Live to fight another day.
Yes.
Cool. Is that them done?
Yeah, that is.
Okay.
And that's pretty much all my effective weaponry done.
All right. Let me have a think. So I'm a bit taken back. Go back in a second. Right. We're relying on a lot of 6s now. What we're going to do, one at a time. First of all, my Boston has damage controlled, turned on the spot, and gone into atmosphere. I think, it doesn't say in the rulebook, but I think you would do the healing first, so it has suffered a hit. We're going to fire our close action missiles at the drop site, looking for 6s. Okay, 1 hit. With scout. No, there's no scout, so just a save. So it kills a guy. And 1 damage to it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the dream is alive. Then my Limas will move up, and they're going to fire their mass drivers at the drop site, looking for 6s.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hit. Kills a guy.
Yeah.
And then finally, because between this, you're moving satellites, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Finally, my strike carrier is going to damage control, or not damage control, because you can't launch your damage control, so obviously it's not damage controlling. It's moved forward an inch, or 2 inches even. It's going to fire its mass driver, looking for 6. Dream was alive, and then it will drop, and we'll have 1 and 1.
Okay. That will cancel each other out, won't
Indeed.
it? Yeah. So, when it comes to scoring, actually Alex outscores me.
Do I really?
Yeah, because you control a medium one, and I just control a small.
Oh, sorry, you're absolutely right. Good, I'm glad you know the game works.
Yeah.
Before that, we've got ground weapons. So the only uncontested armed drop site is that one. We'll fire at the Amazon. Literally nothing else. Oh, but no, the space station. We're not going to kill the space station, are we? We could kill the space station. I'm going to fire at the space station. I'm never going to kill the Amazon.
Okay.
So I'll fire at the space station. So first burn through laser. That is 2 energy crit 1, so 5s. Burn through 1 even.
Yeah.
Second one, 2 with burn through 1, so 5s.
So I'll take 2 damage.
It's not nothing. Ground combat, none. We keep surgically removing each other. Assets, nothing in play. Scoring, yeah. Fair enough. Do you know what the actual score is?
Not off the top of my head. But what I suggest we do is roll off.
Yes, let's do that.
And we'll figure it out in a minute.
I'm beating you because I'm on +5.
Yeah.
So I will take priority.
Okay.
Turn 4. We checked the score, and that was 3 for a medium, 2 for a small. And I surveyed this earlier, so I'm on 4 to your 2 currently.
Yes.
But I have very little drop remaining. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to spend 2 action points to infiltrate and sabotage this, and do D3 damage to it, which will kill both the troops and do 2 damage to the drop site.
Lovely.
Was this tracking how much it's taken?
No,
Possibly?
there's 2 troops on each.
On each? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, fair enough. We'll have to do it again. Then, my first activation, I need to do something about your bombardment, as much to drop. So we're going to weapons free, go to there, fire at your cruiser, just a regular cruiser.
Light cruiser.
Light cruiser, that's the one. So we'll do our mini shots first. No, we'll do our big shots first. So looking for 3s, but really 5s. So 1, 2, 2 regulars. Reroll those. Oh, for goodness sakes. So 3 damage 1, 2 damage 2.
3, we'll do the 2 damage 2. So I will. So 5 Admiral points.
4.
4 Admiral
level
points,
3,
yeah. So go down to 2 to
Yeah.
reroll both of those. Nope.
That's 4 damage.
4 damage, and then the 3.
Yep.
So that is 5 damage.
Okay, then we've got our other gun. Then we'll resolve the crippling. And let's see where we are. 4s. That is 4 more. Damage 1, please.
Okay. Well, that's 2. Let's spend the rest of our Admiral points to make me live.
Okay. Crippling result then. Unless you want, you don't have the points to make it plus 1 damage. So 2d6, 3. Probably plus 1 damage.
3 might not be. It could be something else.
You know where you go?
No idea.
Do you want to pass me a book?
No.
Okay.
I'm a big girl. I can do these. Gain a spike. So it gains 1 spike.
Fine.
Which it will immediately lose.
Yeah, as a general quarters.
As it general quarters.
You don't want damage control?
Turns around. And we will fire our bombard at the ship.
Yep.
And then drop
Yep.
assets. So just 3 shots. 2 hits.
Kinetic. 3s. We're good.
Lovely, but we're still going to drop 2 troops on there.
Very good. Well, now you're not important to kill. You are. You are very important to kill. What is the priority, though? I think we need to try to sandpaper you off the point again. I think that's higher priority than anything else. You can kill a Glasgow, that's fine. You will kill the space station. It's fine, you kill the space station. It's fine. But can't do everything. So, we're going to go with the Santiagos for volume of fire. We're going to damage controls, we move 0 to half, stay in atmosphere, go to there, go to there, and go to there. 12 shots into the drop site.
Okay.
6, 9, 12. So 6s will be nice. No. Your turn.
Right, so we are going to... Oh, do we get jammy here? So we need to kill you before you drop. So the Glasgow Gladiators. There I am.
Good name for a sports team.
Yeah. We are, of course, going to weapons free.
Yep.
Now, do I go everything? We're going top turret. These 2 turrets. These 2 turrets into you. And we're going this top turret into you.
Okay. I follow. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're overcharging just this one.
Okay. You're aware they're all in atmosphere currently?
This one?
Yeah. He dived into atmosphere so he could fire his missiles to the ground.
Oh, okay.
In fact, all 3 of these are in atmosphere.
Yeah, we'll still overcharge it then.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
So what are we firing first?
The overcharge.
Okay, so that did nothing.
And then non-overcharged into... Nope. Just because I've got 6 dice to hand, so that is 1 energy save, 3 energy saves.
Yeah, that's probably going to do it. 5s. It does it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a problem.
It most certainly is.
Oh, sorry, I took your dice there. How many did you have in it? 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, because those are your battalions, aren't they?
Yeah.
One of these days we'll start using actual battalion tokens or something. Or have a key in the corner of what the different dice mean. Right. What does that mean?
So that's how much damage it's taken. Or how many troops. One of them is damage and one of them's troops. It's both on 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't do a whole lot about that now. So let's go with trying to kill your space station. We're going to stay in weapons free. Just... These arcs don't matter, so we'll just do that. Spread out a bit more actually, you can go faster because they're front and side. There we go. There we go, that's what we're trying to do. Right, everything into that space station. So 3, 6, 9, 12. These are, in fact, they're all lock 4 with Scald. I could do 24 at a time. I don't have 24 dice. I'll just do 24 twice.
Okay.
I'll do 12 twice.
We knew what you meant.
4s. Oh, that's awful. 1, 2, 3, 4 so far. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 24.
9 of 24.
Energy save -1, so 5s. Kinetic heat -1, same difference.
Yeah. I take 6.
Okay.
So
That one
down
should be
to
counted
11.
down. Long way off that.
So, I think you've taken 8 there. So you guys have gone, you guys have gone. So this Amazon, we are going to go on general quarters actually.
That's not like you.
Oh, yeah, we're going on general's quarters. Moving 5. Now I'll tell you what.
What?
I've been thinking before I'm acting. What we're actually going to do is we're going to leave it there because it doesn't matter. But we're going to scan these guys for a telescope token. Hooray! Telescope token.
You don't want to drive off the other side of the ring first?
No.
No, shucks. You don't have to, do you?
No.
No. Right, and that's where the Amazon's going to go as your next activation. This is, I assume, what you meant.
Yeah.
Right. Let's try to thin out your drop, I suppose. So this is going to come back out of atmosphere, which is -4 to the thrust. That's going to be thrust 6. And go there. And we'll put our missiles into your drop ship.
Yeah.
It's got 2 hits remaining.
It is.
4, 6, 4s, 1.
It's alive! It's alive!
Over to you.
Okay. Well, the Amazon's going to go. How many points do you get for scanning? It's 1 point, isn't it?
And you forego all your shooting and watching.
That's worth less points if it gets destroyed. So we're going to just put the 2 vent cannons in. We are overcharging, and the missiles as well.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Not your main gun? I assume not.
No.
Good.
We're going for the overcharging ones. That's 1 hit with a Reeve.
Okay, so 5 goes through, 6 goes through.
It's 4 damage.
Okay.
And then the other one, so that's 2 Reeves and 1 normal.
So the Reeves were fine. Normal one on a 4 goes through, back up, goes through.
That's 6 damage so far.
Okay.
And then 2 more saves, please.
Damage type?
Kinetic.
Kinetic. So 3s. We're good. So total of 6, or is there more to come?
Total of 6.
Okay. Is crippling?
For a 6. Which
there.
is fire!
Do you suffer fire in formation? I assume you do.
I don't know. Okay, and then while you're thinking, because you've not got anything huge, I'm just going to move around 5.5 inches around to here, there or thereabouts, and we're going to put everything into that space station.
Cool.
So I can kill it.
Yes, it can be on fire.
Ah, okay,
So
it's on fire.
Has taken 8 damage.
6 damage.
6 damage and is on fire.
One, 2, 8, 16, 18. Okay. Did you want to go before I do this? Because it's technically your activation.
Oh yeah, of course it is. You've still got 2 hits left. If I got anything left, literally that and that, I think. So we will go with the Limas. damage control to basically stay where they are. Look out of explosion range. Both. Okay. Right, 2 mass drivers into your ship here. 4s. Nope. Doesn't even add up to the 4. Then back to here.
Lovely. Right, this is half. So that is 5 so far.
Okay.
So that is 13 so far, sorry.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is 25 total.
Okay. 10, 14, 15, 4-up saves. It's got
17 remaining.
17 remaining, so 15 4-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's taken 7 more.
Mm-hmm.
So it's down to 8. And then drop 5. 10 more saves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 3 hits left.
Okay.
Those are horrendous.
Oh, they should be. I think 4 spikes as well.
Yeah,
Huge amount of spikes, yeah.
What have I got left? I think it's just my Venice. Killed everything else. Start running is no turns, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And this blocks spikes. Kind of have to, really. So we're going to turn and go to there. I don't think I'm within 6. I am not, so I can't scan it. So I'll take some pot shots at the Amazon.
Lovely.
I hit it twice.
Kinetic?
Yep.
5 up backups. Oh, take a
Scratch
damage.
the paint.
21 hits remaining.
And I'm done.
Okay, we just got the ground assets.
Yes.
To
So
go.
I've got weapons here.
Mm-hmm.
And there are no other weapons on the board.
Nope.
So those lasers fire space station. So burn through, so that is 2 at -2, so 6s. Or -1 even.
Yeah.
2 damage.
2 damage.
Second one, 2 at -0. So 4s. You're fine. So 2 more damage to it.
9.
Oh, he's got 9. It's doable.
Ah.
Oh, I'm not on site running anymore. No one's an atmosphere, it's all dead. No ground combat.
Okay, so that was turn 5. Let's go on to turn 6.
Wasn't it turn 4?
No, 'cause we scored at bottom of turn 4.
Okay. Turn 6. So +5, so 6.
+3, so 7.
So I could re-roll that. Because I think you generate action points before the initiative roll. So be down to 6. That's better.
Okay, Alex desperately wanting to go first.
I do. I don't want to do with it, but I do want to go first.
That's kind of okay with me.
Yeah, fair. Okay, round 6. Yeah, we did quickly double check the FAQ. There's nothing saying you can't. Horrible phrase in wargaming. Nothing saying you can't reroll an initiative roll. Maybe that should change. But for the time being, it's allowed. So I'm going with my Glasgows first. They are staying on weapon 3s. They're up to 4 spikes. Not that it makes a massive amount of difference. But first, 2 action points. It's really good. Took off the last 2 troops with Infiltrate and Sabotage on that central objective. Right, Glasgow's. Yes, they're going to see if we can kill a space station. So 6. This is going to be 12 dice twice.
Mm-hmm.
All looking for 4s, all scowled. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Not amazing. And then a second volley. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is there anything else I want to do with these points? Nope. This is probably higher priority than anything else. Yeah. 11, 12. 12 saves -1, please.
5s. 1, 2.
So it takes 10.
It
Just
dies.
probably going to cancel out with what you do to mine.
Yeah, that's the plan. So then, over here we have dropped.
Yep. You're on course change to stay still, aren't you?
I am. So I gained a spike.
You gain a hit as well because of the atmosphere. You don't care. Do you care? No, you take your death save, don't you?
Oh yeah, because
energy or kinetic.
Yeah.
You're good.
Great.
You're good. As you were saying, sorry.
Bombards onto the Santiago. 1.
Doesn't goes through. Back up. Goes through. So 1 damage.
1 damage.
So 1 takes 1 hit. Right, and you've dropped on the point. Over to me. Well, now that's gone. That's good. That's good for me. So it's now just a case of, can I smash that drop site? Can I fire everything on weapons free with? If I go, can you check for me? If he goes up to 4 inches and turns, can he be within range of the space of the city?
What's his?
8 and then 6.
Yes.
0. 0 for it's a sig of 0 for a city, so no, he can't.
No.
If he would go on course change, he still wouldn't be with an 8, would he?
No.
No. Fine. In that case, we probably need to just go for trying to do some damage to you. So, next question: can I get him in arc if I go on weapons free? It's easier for you to check than for me.
Yeah. So how far are you moving forward?
He has to go at least 4.
4. And his scan is 8.
8.
Plus my sig of 4. No.
And your spike?
Oh, spike. Yeah. Yeah, you will get me. Are you in arc?
I turned the hardest I could there.
Yeah. Yeah, you could probably get me an arc.
Yeah. Thank you. Everything into him. I'm not sure what the points breaks are, but it might give him my secondary. So that's going to be 4, 8 with my big mass drivers. That is 2 at damage 2, 2 at damage 1.
2 at damage 2. Yeah, you got him.
Yeah, okay.
How big does he blow? 3. That is certainly something. It's not nothing. It's not everything. I don't think it... Shredded! 2 kinetic hits to just you.
Just him. He takes 1 damage. He's down to 6.
He's down to 6. Alright. And there we go.
Okay, your activation.
Right. So, I am going to activate these guys.
And probably do.
Weapons free again.
We can skip the roll if you want when you're
Yeah.
rolling 36 shots.
Boom.
Yeah.
And then we will knock each other's space stations out. That's nice.
Yes.
Little trade.
Yes. What it comes down to then is basically, can I shoot you off this? Which is just basically, can I roll all 6s?
Yes.
So that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to go for the Santiagos first because they are more dice. They will damage control in atmosphere, heal the hit, doesn't really matter what they do, and it'll be 12 shots into the drop site.
Lovely. What I will do is, while you are gathering dice, is we are going on weapons free with these ships.
Yeah.
And we're just going to pop 1 into this ship, and the other's going to scan.
Oh yeah, sensible. Right, what am I looking for? 6s.
It is
1.
up.
Hey,
Okay.
excellent rolling all round.
Well done, everyone.
Good job, team. Right, then you're going to blow up my cruiser.
Yep, so we may as well overcharge. So that is, I take 2 damage and you take 3 on a reeve. Sorry, 2 reeves. 1.
So, 5s, both go through. 4s, save it.
4 damage apiece.
Yeah, so it explodes.
Yes. I am within 3.
Yes, gone.
Take 2 kinetic hits.
Yep.
I need to double check their kinetic save actually, because it might be 5s. It's a weird one. It is. It's 5s.
Oh.
So then 5 back up.
Ah, nice.
I take a damage.
Okay. Cool. And I did kill 1 on drop site, but not enough really for it to be able to do anything about.
When did you kill 1?
When I fired the Santiagos, I got no. You made your save.
Yes, thank you very much.
I'm so sorry.
Your grubby paws off the dice.
Right, that was you. So my Venice is going to turn, stay the maximum distance I can from the drop site, and scan it. So I'll max the secondary, regardless of kill points.
And I'm going to do the same.
Yeah. So that cancels out.
Yeah.
We both got 2 on survey, unless we table each other because we both pick it Annihilate, which is improbable. I don't actually think anything else matters.
Yeah, so we'll add up the points.
Yeah, we're back in a moment when we've done that.
Oh, GG! That is a UCM victory.
Yes.
And a final score of Alex. Give us the numbers.
It was 3-1. So we both scored the medium cities. We both killed each other's space stations, which is you lose the value of that space station. But I got a 2-point lead early on at some point, and yeah, 3-1 all told.
Yeah.
Vicious game.
Yes. Yeah, what went well for you, Alex?
The Glasgow's great. They always perform.
They're really good.
They're my MVPs. Even with a changed bombardment, it just makes them more focused. Being able to just say that's 24 shots with Scald, admittedly against a space station or any other inanimate object, is nice. They did really well. The Venice didn't fire a bullet. Was never engaged. Forgot about it most turns.
Yeah.
+2 to initiative, +2 command points was just really good. Yeah, I was on the fence about the Venice because I usually run a Las Vegas, which is similar role as a command ship. It's also got launch and detector and a gun, whereas this is pure support, but it's really good support. Yeah, very very happy with it. What about you? Who was your MVP?
Oh, it's got to be the Gladiators.
Yeah.
Every time they are so punishing. It's 4 damage at 12 shots. It's ridiculous, but they are slow.
I would have said your frigates.
The frigates were fine, but they kind of overshot you, and they didn't. The Gladiators killed 4 ships, and then
Yeah, true. Okay.
5 ships. Yeah.
Maybe I'm just balking at 36 dice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice little buff.
Yeah. And you didn't get to do, can apply to a lot of the game there. You didn't get to do your telescope shenanigans. You didn't get to combo them with the Senator to strike beyond their normal range.
Yeah.
And they were still horrifying. So, but yeah, your Gladiators absolutely really, really good pieces.
Yeah, not sure about not taking any strike craft. I think that hurt me. I think that really hurt me because it was the turn 4. You were able to get on, but you're also with that. We're going to come down to the crux of it fairly quickly. But every time I play Alex, it's the UCM stratagems that really win the game.
Singular, just the one really.
Just the one.
Infiltrate and Sabotage is again, if you weren't following, it's in the end of the initiative phase, or the preparation phase. That's the term. Pick any drop site on the board. It takes D3 core hits. Yeah. It was 1 action point. It's now 2 action points. It's still an auto take, I think.
Yeah.
I was looking at taking mass driver volley instead because I've got lots of mass drivers, but it was still the right choice. It's just really good. And
the resistance just don't have anything like it.
Yeah.
And so if I had a similar one, maybe, but it's that kind of there's not equivalency. I've got no drop site control as part of the resistance Admiral abilities. Yeah, which is a shame. In terms of my list, the Bombard light cruisers with the drive refit, they're really good. Yeah, they're really good.
Bombard and drop on the same ship is just great.
Yeah, and a 12-inch move.
Yeah,
they can just fly.
It's that mid-game when they can just suddenly redeploy to a different objective and go, I'll take out that one.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, again, because if you didn't have that stratagem, I would have got you on drop sites.
Yeah.
Yeah, very easily.
How did you find the Amazon?
Amazon does what it does, doesn't it? It's good fun. It's good fun. It didn't quite take out the Vilnius in 1 turn, which I was
pretty much did.
Okay, yeah.
Just over-penetrated, didn't actually explode in the inside, just shot through one bulkhead and out the other. It's very cool. I want to get a battleship.
Yes. Our battleships are great. The resistance ones were a little bit bigger. Get a little bit slower.
They're grand battleships.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the grand battleships.
We've not seen the Resistance one yet, have we?
I haven't.
We at Weapons 3, we got to hold and touch and got told off for looking the new plastic battleships, but the Resistance one wasn't there. So that'll be interesting to see when it comes out. I'm waiting for the plastic UCM one, obviously. Shall we talk about the mission, or the rolling missions which just screw your fleet?
Yeah, I think. Apologies for any sound. Magnus has found the microphone receptor, but I think that in theory they are asymmetric, but really I think sometimes they can screw certain fleets.
You didn't get to shoot Tantu.
Yeah.
You didn't get to use 110 points of your support.
Yeah.
It could be maybe these rings should move a few inches that way, maybe. But yeah, it really hurt you. I think you would have won without it very easily. You would have been doing so much more damage. You would have had a whole additional turn of shooting.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. I do think that the role scenarios are more aimed at narrative, fun, weird missions, and all of 2 set ones are meant to be a bit more competitive.
Yeah, so I imagine in some other battle reports we'll probably stick to more close to those, unless we're feeling bored and we go, wasn't that bad, we'll try it again.
It reminds me of open engine war cards.
Yeah.
For Titanicus, similar sort of thing. You draw some cards and you say, we're fighting on a lava world in space, and there's radiation, and no one can see.
Yeah.
Have fun. And it's very cool, but it's
yeah,
it's not a balanced or fair game.
No, not at all. So yeah, that's kind of it. Was a nice little learning to be able to play the random scenario and see for ourselves. But yes, is he going to try and sit in the dice tray? No, it'll be fine.
He's just going to sniff your models instead.
Yeah.
And the problem is he won't knock models over on purpose. Then he has this tail, which I don't think he's aware he has. So he's going.
Yeah, so I suppose, yeah, that's kind of all I'm really going to wrap up with the Resistance. The Senator you took out, and I kind of put it there for you to take out.
Okay.
Because you weren't shooting up dropships. You still managed to shoot up dropships.
It took a while though.
Yeah.
It messed with the target priority because you threw it forward and it had to die. Which I don't really think I have an equivalent in my fleet yet. I've got maybe some things that are cheap. I've definitely got cheaper ships. But there was nothing in this fleet where I thought, this is sacrificial. I can put this out and go, I'd like it to do its job. I don't really mind though, but I want you to shoot it. So maybe that's something I should look at adding to the fleet. Maybe that's what a battleship will fulfill, so it's just tough enough to go, I'm here, deal with me.
Yeah. Which is usually how I walk into rooms. Right, well, I don't think there's anything I'm really going to add more. We do talk a lot more about Dropfleet. I know we've got some videos coming up where we talk about Dropfleet at length. We've also got a keg chats where we're talking about what we'll be doing with the channel. So go check those out. And if you do want to check them out, do think about
We've got a tournament.
Oh, we do have a tournament. Is the tournament going to happen?
Yes.
Have happened.
Oh, right.
By the time the video comes out, though.
I don't know. Good point. It may. What's the date?
It's 2 weeks.
It's only 2 weeks. Good grief.
Yeah.
I should probably learn the rules.
Alex is running a tournament.
It's fine. You don't need to know. You just say things confidently, and people go, okay. On the 25th of January, which is either imminent or has just gone.
Yeah.
We are running Beat to Quarters at Bristol Gaming Collective in Bristol, obviously. I think we've got about 5 or 6 tickets left. If it's still available, there'll be a link in the description. If it's not, it was great to see all of you. It's fantastic. We sold out multiple times.
Yes.
Please come along to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Back to you. What have you about to say?
Yeah, and we do have regular Dropfleet content, Drop Zone content, loads of other wargaming content. So do think about subscribing, giving the video a little cheeky like. It all helps us out.
Mm-hmm.
We also have our Firestorm affiliate link. They are our affiliate store, and they sell all the Dropfleet goodies. And I think they even do the web store exclusives of Firestorm.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
So it's worth checking them out, and they give a nice little discount, and you help us out with a little bit of a kickback. Yeah, I suppose, what else we got?
Well, like in general?
Just in general. Just in general.
I'm not really sure what to do with that.
Yeah.
Where are you going with this?
That's right. Oh, we do have our Patreon.
Oh yeah.
That's it. It's been a little while since we put our video, so we're a little bit
has,
more
hasn't
practiced because we've both been so poorly.
Yes.
So check out our Patreon. It is there if you would like to support us with the channel, and all the money does go back into making us do what we do.
Yes.
I think that is everything now.
That is now everything.
So it's goodbye from me, Sophie.
It's goodbye from me, Alex.
And it's goodbye from the barrel.